So thank you for checking out the next video. And in this one, another kind of question that I get is, who is my coaching typically for? So I have already mentioned that, in particular, I work with a lot of self-development coaches, or have done in the past. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm restricted to just working with, coaches and experts of sorts. The strategies that I use can certainly be implemented by absolutely everyone. But for me, my growing up, I really do have this fondness for the self-development world and this idea of bettering oneself. And because of just being around so many coaches and working at so many events and workshops and making products of self-development of sorts, I can honestly say that this is certainly my area of expertise. So if you are a self-development coach or an expert or a specialist in your niche, then absolutely, I would like to think that I would be the right person for you to help you with starting a YouTube channel. Now, if you're something like a small business or a large business or a corporate or whatever, then absolutely, I can help with that as well. Because again, the strategies that I use are no different to what I would end up doing with anyone else. But there are going to be certain differences in regards to maybe what like the budget might be with people, as well as maybe what kind of budgets they might have for paid advertising. And with a lot of self-development coaches that I've worked with, usually they are on a somewhat budget. Whether they are starting as self-development coaches or starting as a coach in general, or maybe they have a professional service that they've also just started, or they are just looking to expand even a well-established business onto a new social media platform. Again, from what I've mentioned in other videos, I do have different strategies appropriate to different people and the different methods that they're looking to essentially get more clients or get more sales of sorts. So depending on what it is that you're looking to do, or depending on what your background is, I'd like to think that, yeah, ultimately I can end up helping you for any of those things. So hopefully this helps answer that question. I mean, I'd like to think it's a pretty kind of like standard one. I mean, yeah, I work with everyone really. I've coached or I've advised comedians. I've done stuff with Google. I've done stuff with the NHS and LinkedIn. I've also worked with, again, self-development coaches ranging from personal trainers, stylists, nutritionists, dating coaches, confidence coaches, social coaches, hypnotherapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, all the way even to more woo-woo spiritual things, such as like mindfulness meditation, people who hug trees or into crystals and whatnot, even people who do like gaming and stuff. I've worked with everyone. And again, my advice or the strategies that I do or follow are applicable to everyone. So if you are interested in my services, then definitely I've got my information in the description below. I've looked down, but actually I've got my cat on my lap. So feel free to drop me an email if you're interested in having a 30-minute consultation to discuss maybe how I can help you out. Otherwise, by all means, do feel free to check out my website, which is cameradan.co.uk, and you'll be able to see also just more information on the packages and services that I offer my clients, as well as I highly recommend having a look at the testimonials page, where you really will see the variation of the kind of like experts and professionals and businesses and whatever that I've worked with, and just kind of hear again the kind of results that they've had from working with me. So I highly recommend doing that, and definitely particularly have a look at Hayley Quinn's video or testimonial where she shows off her silver play button award, which you get when you reach 100,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for watching. And if you're interested in finding out a bit more about my services, then watch the next video.